Is this gonna hurt you?
It could. Yeah, it's a blunt object.
What do you guys want that to? I mean, you got a lot of.
That's right. All I said was you just
got a gun and all kinds of stuff.
I'm a police officer.
Right, but that would hurt me a lot more than this camera would hurt you.
So I work in law enforcement, and you're going to try and trap me into some BS that I'm not going to get into. You have to make trade-offs.
Nah, I'm never going to trade my freedom for security. Oh, okay. We're here at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. We're here with Liberty Troll. We're gonna go in here and do an employee conduct check. It is December the 10th, about 16:55. Wow. I just saw you get the gloves on. I figured you were doing a cavity search.
No, I was wondering why you were filming.
Oh, because I can.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really the only reason. I'm not trying to be rude. That's really the only reason.
Okay. Well,
I found it interesting.
On a personal level.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I prefer that you not record me, but
That's not me.
well, but you're a representative of the government.
But those cameras are everywhere. So
Right. So is this camera. This camera's everywhere.
So no matter where
you guys have a great day.
You too.
pull those
You
cameras.
have a great day. Thank you.
That was some sarcasm. You process yourself through. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Absolutely fantastic. I'm living and breathing. So.
What are you guys taping?
I'm sorry.
What are you recording?
For news. I don't know what this kiosk is here. So this is this is Delta right here. Yeah. So this is like a Delta. They have different. I guess you can actually rent these carts right here. So that way you can help help with like luggage. They must actually like what's that? Yeah. So you put your bag in it. I guess these people here actually help out. You know what I mean? So and this is what this group right here does. So, yeah.
What is this, the news channel?
Step away from the exit.
Yeah, look like pods. Yeah, I know.
Guys, please move away from the exit.
There's Delta. Delta.
I said 2 times you don't want to move.
Do you have a cheeseburger in there? I'll take a double cheese with mayonnaise and mustard, please. Don't forget the pickles. So look, you see this entrance right here. It says circumventing or attempting to circumvent the security screening procedures. Yeah, we're not blocking anything.
I was asking, what do you think those pods, what do those remind you of? Like what movie? I feel like I've seen them in movies before.
Yeah, like not like Alien or something, but something else. Because yeah, you're right with the blue and the red and stuff like that. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Uh-oh. You look suspicious. Wow, what was that look for, huh? Take me to your leader.
What are you guys filming?
Huh?
What are you guys filming?
What am I filming? I'm filming you right now.
Why?
Why not? You not interesting?
Not really.
Oh. I was actually filming this way until you said something.
What are you guys filming for?
Press.
For
Free press. Yeah.
I like that jacket. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
It had the light of the menorah, and they started mending.
Hey, Lieutenant, how you doing? Good. Good. Mind if I ask you a question? I ask a lot of law enforcement this, it's good for a brush-up purpose. But what are the five?
Take you guys over here real quick.
Yeah.
Just so we're not disturbed.
Yeah, absolutely. And the only reason we pick on you, not pick on you, but you know what I'm saying, we single you as because obviously you're a lieutenant, so you're obviously dispersing information to the troops, so to speak,
Yeah.
So
So there are 5 freedoms secured for we the people under the First Amendment.
of the United States. Do you know what those 5 freedoms are, just under the First Amendment?
I'm here tonight to make sure these people are okay.
Oh,
So
sure.
I don't have time to be, questioned by this stuff. Okay?
Can you put in a good faith effort?
I'm going to go back
To look
over to
up
where I'm
later?
supposed to be. Okay, guys?
Sure. This takes a second.
You don't know.
No, that would be a big negative.
But I guarantee if
How long would it take for him to weed it off real quick?
right. I mean, you know, if a woman came up to him and asked him for directions or something, he would help.
Oh,
He would walk
absolutely.
him over to.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here. Oh, I see it right there. I see it over here. So.
Do I have your permission? What's the point of asking me? So what's the point of asking for your permission?
Because of what the airport policy
Oh, what's the policy?
said that you're not allowed to print.
Oh, okay.
You want me to get a supervisor for you?
You can if you
You
want.
can. You're right. Oh wait, is it turned the right way? Yeah, it is. Okay.
I'm not giving you consent to record.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like that, we don't need permission to record us. You guys can't record us.
Oh, okay.
So I don't give you the authorization to record us.
Can I have your permission?
All right. No.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Excuse me.
What happens if we don't stop recording?
How you doing?
So this is your private property right here.
For JetBlue, yes.
For JetBlue, but they are, as long as they're flying out and stuff, hey guys, film within the airport.
Would you step back a little bit, please?
What's that?
Can you step back a little bit? I don't care your record, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
You just I don't want you that close to me. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I have no idea. I guess she's complaining because she's.
That's cool, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, no problem with the recording, but if you just not.
You actually came up to me.
I did,
Yeah.
because you're close to my partner.
Oh, is this gonna hurt you?
It could. Yeah, it's a blunt object.
What do you guys want that for?
I mean, you got a lot of.
We
you
did.
Got a lot,
That's right. All I said was you just back
got
my
a
partner, that's
gun
all.
and all kinds of stuff.
I'm a
so
police officer.
Right, but
That's
that would
pretty
hurt me a
normal.
lot more than this camera would hurt you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But right, statutory requirements that I'm allowed to tell you to move back from me. That's
You're allowed to say it all day, but I don't have to. I mean, it is public property.
it is.
Right.
We don't want to get to that point, but there could be a point where I could make it.
What's that?
I was like, we don't want to get there, but if you could
You have to call BCAT.
right.
Oh, yeah, I have. I mean, you can see both my hands aren't in my pocket, like you guys like to say.
Well, don't do that. But
Right, it's not unlawful.
On their property, so you guys are allowed to record, especially
This is public.
the public can come here when they have business.
No, this is owned by the public.
right.
Yeah.
They already worked out with the county
Either way,
that
you
they
got
can ask anyone to leave.
Who's that?
BCAT, Broward County Aviation. There's signs posted.
Oh yeah,
It's
it would be an
statute
illegal
on there.
trespass, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right, you just agree to it. I agree.
We're not to that point yet, so you guys are still able to record and stuff.
We know.
Well, we don't need your permission. The Constitution actually gives that to us. Yeah.
what's the issue?
I mean, this is open to the public right here.
What's the issue?
Just like a
Right here.
Oh, they can record them.
yeah.
Which I explained earlier.
And look,
Yeah.
they have like a.
They have a barrier. We're not going by the barrier. Yeah. We're not going onto the private.
Like us to be anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, let me speak to them.
If they want to talk to BCAT,
If it's affecting anything with their business or anything, that's what I need to
Well, that's
verify.
subjective. I'm not. Obviously, the camera.
So let me go speak to them.
Yeah, it's called Brandsburg v. Hayes. This can't be a disturbance.
Just put the law before
Let me go.
feelings.
Let me go.
Have at it. Yeah, have
Put
at
the
it.
law before feelings. Okay? That's my only suggestion to you.
Is your body cam on?
Great. All right.
Okay.
Sound good? Thank you.
What's he gonna do, folks? Is he gonna put the torture cuffs on? What is he gonna do? He doesn't know the first 5 elements of the First Amendment, so there's a good chance there's no telling what they're gonna do. Is that lunch? That lunch?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Says. What kind of treats do y'all give them?
We don't give them treats.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
You give them people.
Only if they do something good, right?
They get a ball.
How much do y'all catch in a day?
Can't talk about that.
Why not? It's public record, isn't it?
I'll just say you can look it up public record, but
Okay.
they're probably not going to let you know either.
Why is that?
We don't divulge certain information. So just curious, why are you filming?
Why am I filming? It's just an American right. Press.
I'm just wondering because, like I said, you're filming a scary checkpoint. That's why I'm asking.
Right. It's completely legal.
You're one of those, right?
It's really our
What,
security.
am I one of those?
Technically.
So you're one of those, right?
Which one of those?
Yep. I got no time for you.
Wow.
I thought we were having a good conversation.
I thought we were having a nice conversation.
Because, like I said, I work in law
What
enforcement.
was I rude to you?
No, I work in law enforcement, and you're going to try and trap me into some BS that I'm not going to get into.
I'm pro law enforcement.
Yeah, so I was talking about your dog.
Right. But
How is that?
filming just a film. Like I said, I come
I'm
from a
pressed.
different-
I've got a press badge. I'm good.
I can make one of those too.
Right. But who issues
That's the
them?
whole point.
Yeah,
Anybody
who
can
issued
press.
that?
Exactly. But who issues press badges?
Free press, citizen press.
Yeah.
You know,
if
like
I'm
that. I got
if I'm
time for that, 'cause
independent,
like I said,
that's kind of a bad outlook.
no.
So what if I said
I'll
that?
put it this way: when I worked in law enforcement, I dealt with people who don't know what they're talking about all the time, especially sovereign citizens that talk about craziness. I ain't got time for that.
Did I come up to you rude?
No, I just ain't got time for that because you're gonna try and trap me into some BS. I'll just let you guys do whatever you do.
Trap you, sir. I was
I'll tell you what,
I was asking about your.
hold on,
I was about to ask you about the Christmas tree,
I'll
but
ask you one question and then we'll leave, okay? So here's my question. There are 5 freedoms secured for we the people in the United States. What are those 5 freedoms protected under the First Amendment? Just the First Amendment.
Freedom of press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
these two are the hardest.
And like I said, I fought for the Constitution, so
All right, and there's
I'm free.
hey, we're not.
I turn around
Hey,
and I turn around and I walk away.
I'm a veteran myself.
Because I can tell you right now,
I'm a veteran myself, so and I'm not trying to. Hey,
I've had plenty of people instigate shit with me
I'm not trying to instigate you.
that try to trap me because of this.
Well, that's
freedom stuff,
yeah, but
right?
trapping you is in your own mind.
But understand this.
It's petition and assembly, by the way.
Well, a lot of people have confused assembly with writing, so
Writing,
yeah, so you have the freedom to
right? But
assemble.
that's right.
However, lately, people think they have the right to destroy property.
I don't agree with
During-
that. Not private property.
Assembly. Right?
Well, that's a whole different. You're talking.
So
oh, you mean
I
the
just
peaceful?
go-
You mean the peaceful
Talking about
protest?
those Marxist, leftist groups that go out there
Right.
and destroy.
Like I said,
I'm not a
very-
Marxist.
Like I said, I'm independent with conservative values. I believe I'm libertarian with conservative values,
Most of my friends are libertarian.
but I'm not a true libertarian.
I think we have a lot more in common than you think we do.
Yeah.
I just don't like being filmed.
Well, this is a
From-
you're
Well,
making,
but-
this
from
is a
my-
huge
But you've got
difference
20
between
different
the last
cameras.
cops we
But
talked
it's
to.
not-
They were
it's not-
terrible.
It's not. But the difference is
I
it's
can't.
not-
Hey, look.
They're not going to film
I-
this.
I can't- but I
Like
can't-
said, that comes from my military days.
I can't make you look bad.
That's
This
from my
cannot make
military
you look
days.
bad. I can't. You know.
We can only memorialize what how
That comes
people
from my
choose
military days,
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff that you can't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like being filmed. That's why whenever I see press, I go away. But that thing, to be honest with you, like I said, I go.
But who issues them? What company issues them?
But here's a perfect example.
Or what, I mean, say that. What government agency issues them?
Generally, it gets issued by some type of government agency to allow you to go into certain things.
Well,
You're
that's
100%
that's
right.
events. That's
But-
like the White House press corps and stuff like that. That's
But-
specific events.
And then
There's no
and there's
real-
corporate media.
Corporate CNN issues
So
theirs.
they have contracts with
Because
like different
understand
places
this.
for
I
relationship.
generally just understand this. I generally don't care, right? However, understand that I'm not so.
Photogenic.
No, I'm not. But that will get you hemmed up, depending on where you're at.
We're willing to fight for our rights.
I'm right.
But understand. Yes, this is private property.
No, this is public property.
Public
Yeah, public.
property.
Yeah.
But understand, you have to look at this as a business.
It's not a business service.
Like,
that's
that's-
actually
that's
the
a
word.
It could
business,
actually,
that's a
believe it or
business.
not, perfect example. You can be trespassed from this airport.
Absolutely. If I break a law, you're absolutely right. Don't despise freedoms,
No, I just,
and don't come up with a bad. And
I just don't get
and just like
because I do work for the government.
yeah,
I don't like getting put in a position
to get in trouble.
where, because I don't speak for my agency.
Wow.
Right, then I don't speak for my agency. I'm not allocated or authorized to speak for my agency. Somebody has a question.
No, we're just
about
having a
my
friendly conversation, just like I talked to the sheriff's department. But the thing, what you're doing though, when you instantly get on the defensive, like you just said, when I said who I was, free press, it'd be
And I look and I go,
yeah. But listen to me, hear me out, hear
you're
me
a
out.
person filming.
Now, listen to me though. Hear me out. I'll let you talk. Basically, what you're doing, it would be the same way if I came up and said, you know what, all TSA agents are bad, or you're categorizing lumping everybody into one lump. Like one bad apple makes the whole group bad. Don't do that to us. I'm not doing it to you. I guess. But see, not everybody with a camera is bad though. Just like every cop, every cop's not bad. Is that you? Would you agree with that statement? Every cop's not bad?
Oh, I know every cop's not.
Well, then why do you? Then I can agree with not everybody with a camera's bad.
So we're out here to promote.
I mean, I haven't given you a hard time. I haven't. Yeah.
Oh, I know what goes on, but just also remember, I've seen some of these videos.
But you haven't seen my videos.
Right. I've seen some of the videos. And there's a difference between just walking around and filming and another thing walking around and instigating.
Have you seen me instigate?
Not yet.
You'll give me the fair chance then.
I didn't say you're instigating.
Well, I'm just, but you're categorized just like I said. Well, you're a cop. You instantly must be bad. You're going to pull out your taser or pull out your guns. Well,
I've seen about 100 of them because I like watching them.
Yeah, I can pull up 100 different cop videos where cops did some really bad stuff.
I've also seen the person that's filming also instigating.
I've seen those too.
I've seen instigators.
We were talking about that
absolutely.
today.
A lot of instigators.
I've seen them. I've seen instigators on
But
YouTube.
here's the thing about it is, I'm not a violent person, not anymore. My violent days are behind me because I'm no longer.
See, I've never been a violent person. So.
I was in the Army. I had to be violent. That was my job.
Right. Okay.
My job was to be violent. The whole part of being.
You mean like infantry or intel?
No,
or
I was a bomb technician.
Okay.
But I also did stuff with special people that.
I should have guessed that. By the way.
I did.
Powers of observation.
I worked with special people that did things.
Right.
And also these government buildings have been, because they've been using COVID to try to keep the people out of our buildings. So that's another thing we do is we go in, we try to open those back up by getting something called standing.
Well, like I said, there's certain buildings that.
But they've always been closed. He's talking about, like, for example, for city halls we go into sometimes. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like city hall, just so you don't go down a rabbit hole.
Well, I'm not going down a rabbit. I just know that. I just go. Some people have way too much time. Like, I work 2 jobs because the economy sucks. Trying to support my family. I don't know how you guys even have time for this.
We're going to be able to show night and day comparison with the law enforcement we ran into back there.
Whatever
and
terminal
the
was.
conversation we're having with you is just showing that you are at least open to being cordial and professional, having a conversation with us. You even got 3 out of the 5, of the 5 freedoms.
Most people don't get it.
Yeah,
barely.
I've never had anybody get all of them.
Like I said, I understand the Constitution. I'm more constitutionalist. You have to make trade-offs.
Nah, I'm never going to trade my freedom for security.
To be searched. There's a limited search when you go through there.
What about free right of travel?
I don't even go down that side.
That's actually in the Constitution.
But here's the thing. Once we go back to the whole thing, right? These airlines are a business. True. Reserve the right to refuse service to anybody.
Well, that's a private company, though.
Right?
You're talking about you're getting private and public.
But right here, right, is security. So when you buy your ticket, it even says in there that when you come into the checkpoint, you're giving consent to search.
And I'll tell you
it's a limited search at that. We're not going full
it's actually
form.
No, you're literally scanning an ID and a light driver's license.
So
to the
when you go
machine.
to the X-ray, they're X-raying your thing.
You just opt out, yeah.
Right? And then you walk through the AIT or the mag, right? So it's still a limited search. It's not like everybody's getting a full pat down and everything like that.
Unless you opt out.
Try again.
Huh?
There's no opting out of screening.
What? I mean, opting out of the body scans is what opt out is.
You can opt out of the AIT.
Right.
And go through the metal detector.
Right.
But there's no
I was making mention on
opting out
on the pat down.
There's no opting out of getting screened.
No, but you still. My biggest issue with this is not the fact that I'm going through a metal detector and being screened, like you say. My biggest problem is like Nazi Germany, papers please, and you got to sit there and take your ID and run it through the machine.
They got to verify who you are because you would, if not, you.
Why? What if I just have a boarding pass?
Because what happens is you have somebody who can sit there and say they're you and be traveling through using your name.
Well, obviously, yeah, but what different? Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. So, even if like he had my ticket, right? Let me just give you an example. So even if he had my ticket and y'all didn't scan our driver's license, you know, his ID or government issue ID, I think is what it is, not driver's license, but and he had his boarding, or you know, he had my boarding pass, went through, got screened. What's the difference? Who takes that flight? They've been screened. You obviously know that they're unarmed and they don't have, you know.
Let me put it this way.
Why? Why do you have to
pass to go in there? You have to have your ID because it verifies who you are with the airline. There's really the boarding pass. Yes, you have it, but it comes down when you scan there. It verifies that you are allowed to fly. So,
well, if I have a boarding pass, then obviously I bought a ticket.
A boarding pass don't mean really anything anymore. The way technology's at.
Well, but it
Anyways,
does.
I gotta go inside.
Oh, absolutely. God bless. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Look at the puppies. Isn't that too cute? Yeah.
It's buddy ride.
Yeah. Aww. Come on, America. Don't give up those freedoms. Once you lose them, that's it. Just keep letting freedom ring.